unfinished. About another week or so, this is going to be packed with people. I'm going to guess that right now we're at about 75% completion. You can see the interior finish liners on the ceilings and on the walls. Crew behind us is setting up some of the interior furnitures that they make right here on site. This tent has the uniqueness of having a sunken floor in the center. There'll be a bar down there with sofas and chairs and small tables and so on, coffee type tables for lounging. This structure is somewhat different than the media center in its roof construction in that this roof is constructed of bow type members, where at the media center they were more of a post and rafter type construction. Again, they're assembled on the floor and stood up individually using large equipment.
And let's not forget that all of these visitors drove to Oakland Hills over Bloomfield Township's roads. We wanted to make sure they looked their best and gave everyone a good impression of our community. All this activity, of course, had an impact on the surrounding neighborhoods. Let's go back to Dave Payne's office and have him tell us how Bloomfield Township residents cooperated to make this event succeed.
Now that we've seen what Bloomfield Township employees did to make this such a successful event, we need to look at what the community did. Many of our residents participated, and as a result of their efforts and their cooperation, the event was very successful. We certainly had a lot of major road closures that affected our township residents. There were also many areas of the township that were posted for no parking, restricted parking. We also had many subdivisions because of their proximity to Oakland Hills that had restricted access, that had to get permits and basically were inconvenienced in access to their house. And then certainly those residents that lived in and near Oakland Hills had to put up with construction. But as a result of their cooperation and community effort, we had what was a fabulous event, and we couldn't have done it certainly without their cooperation. It made Bloomfield Township a great place to visit, but also put Bloomfield Township in a great light in terms of the media. The national and international attention that the tournament brought to our community was great. So please take a look at this next segment to see what our community did to make this such a special event.
I'm Bruce McDonald. I live right here on Oak Hills, right across from the country club. And this week has been a real happening. We've watched it all come together. This facility at Oakland Hills is an absolute jewel. Having the PGA is an honor and a testimonial to all the great work that's done by the neighbors, the volunteers, the law enforcement team, everybody coming together to make sure that this is a premier national event that is going to showcase the best of the best in the golfing world, and for us to be in the neighborhood chatting about it, having a lot of fun, and coming together to help make it a success is what we're all about. The inconveniences of all the trucks and traffic here is minuscule compared to the benefits and the enthusiasm in the community and in this neighborhood to make this event a premier event for Detroit, for Bloomfield, for the golfers, and for the residents. It's a happening. We've all come together and we're just proud to make it all happen.
Many residents and their friends took advantage of opportunities to become a part of the event. The PGA used thousands of volunteers to carry out a wide array of necessary functions. Let Sherry Lendo tell you more about it.
I'm here for volunteer training. My son is actually volunteering as a standard bearer. I came along with him. My volunteer duties are already over actually because I was in uniform distribution. So I'm just going to be able to enjoy the whole week here. Hopefully the weather is going to cooperate. I think it's going to. And it's just a great thing for Bloomfield Township and the whole area. It certainly can't hurt economically. Lots of people are going to be spending a lot of money here, and that's a good thing. I'm a business owner in the area, so that is hopefully going to help my business also. And it's going to bring a lot more people here, I think, to see how beautiful Michigan is and the Detroit area.
The PGA gave Bloomfield Township national recognition and an opportunity to shine. People across the United States and even in countries around the world read about Bloomfield Township in news reports and saw glimpses of it on television. While the folks who live and work here have always known Bloomfield Township is a great community, the PGA gave the rest of the world a chance to know that too.
We hope you enjoyed the opportunity to take a look at behind the scenes and what it was like to host this great event in Bloomfield Township. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, I'd like to thank all of our employees for the tremendous efforts that they put forward in making this a successful event. I'd also like to thank our businesses who cooperated with us, and certainly our residents who made this a job for us one that we really enjoyed. We'd also like to thank the members of Oakland Hills Country Club, their staff, and all the PGA that were involved in this particular tournament. It certainly took a lot of people to make this a successful event. And it just goes to show you that it makes Bloomfield Township a great place to live, work, and visit. Thank you so much.